Welcome family, it's the Velvet Locks with another video. Now in this video, as you can see, I am in the kitchen. So you already know what that means. It's a cooking it up with Donna today. Now I am in the mood for some curry chicken. Anybody else? Well, today I'm going to make a curry chicken healthy meal, okay? Now we're talking about cauliflower rice, fried plantains, okay, with some potatoes in there, and we're going to make it Jamaican style. Now, each of us from the island have our own particular way of cooking. So if I cook my meal a certain way, don't get me in the comments, okay? Because I'm coming back for you. So let's start this cooking it up right now. Okay, you guys, so we are in the kitchen right now, and we're going to get to this dish right now. Now, as you can see, I've gotten some chicken legs and thighs chopped up into bits and pieces, which is exactly how you want it for the curry chicken. It makes it so much easier and nicer to eat this way. So this is what we're dealing with, okay? So you start off fresh with some clean chicken. This chicken was already washed in vinegar and water. All right, so we're going to start. Now, for our ingredients, you're going to need one big white onion. Now, depending on the amount of food that you're making, you would, make your seasonings according to that. I don't usually go by portions. So I'm only going by what you can put in yours. You can start off with one big, this is a huge white onion. Okay, and I diced that up. Also, I'm going to be using, for my seasonings, my spring onions, which we call scallions, are some ginger pieces, some fresh thyme, okay, and some Scotch bonnet pepper. Okay, so we're going to start off by putting our onions, put that inside. Next, you're going to put in some pimento seed, which is also called whole spice. And you just put a few in there, just for flavoring. What I also like to add is a piece of bay leaves. This gives food really nice flavor. Okay, just one leaf is good. You can crush it up. You can put it in whole. That's okay. What I also like to put in my curry chicken and also my other meals is some rosemary. And you just use a very little bit amount of this, maybe like a pinch. That gives it a really nice flavor. A lot of you probably don't think to put these in there, but they make the food taste good, okay? Now next we're going to be using our crushed garlic. Now I didn't use fresh garlic, so if you don't have fresh garlic, it's okay. You can use the minced garlic already bought or already minced. And this is a tablespoon, okay? I think I'm going to probably use 2 tablespoons of my garlic. Next, I like to, of course, our curry, which is the star of the show, or should I say the star seasoning of the show. And this is not a measurement video, okay? I don't usually measure when I cook because I cook for a very big family. So I'm putting in my curry powder, and I like to use it sparingly. Also, I like to put in some garlic powder. And also my Lawry's seasoned salt. This is like my must-have seasoning. And you season your food to taste, so it's all about your portion size. And of course, our black pepper. I love using my black pepper. Can't leave home without it. Okay, we just put a little bit of that in there. So now that we've put in all of our powdered seasonings in there, I want to move forward now to my other seasonings. Okay, like my scallions and stuff over here. Now for the thyme. Okay, so you can break it up and just put it inside there. Alright. Now as far as your ginger, you could just mash the ginger and just toss it in there because the ginger is going to give it a nice spicy flavor. So I'm just going to crush it with my spoon, just so that when it gets in the pot and it starts mixing with the rest of the ingredients, it's going to give off a really nice flavor. So you just chuck that on top as well. Now as far as your scallions, which some people call it spring onions, The scallions, you just dice them up nice. Okay. Okay. Nice. And you just put that in on top of that right there. Now what I also like to use is my Scotch bonnet. I only like to use a piece of that, so we're just going to put in a little piece of the Scotch bonnet. Okay. Toss that in there. Now, I love my potatoes, okay? I love to taste potatoes when I'm making my curry food. It just gives it such a wonderful flavor. So I have some red potatoes, okay? The small red potatoes, I've already peeled them. So what I'm going to do now, so I'm just going to dice them into cubes and put these on the side. So you can put it in your mixture if you'd like, which I do sometimes. But being that I didn't mix up the food yet, I don't want to put it in there. So I'll put these in for last. Alright you guys, so now we just mix everything up. Normally I like to wear my gloves. When I do this part, I don't have any more. So please excuse my hands. Because when you're using curry, everything stains. So I don't want to stain up my hands. And after you've, mixed up your seasoning, if you need to add any more flavor, any more spices, you should do so. This is to taste. Also, what I like to do after I season it up, if I am not in a rush and I'm doing this early in the morning part of the day, I like to cover this up, put it in the refrigerator, and just let it marinate in the refrigerator for a few hours. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's still early, so I'm going to let this marinate in the refrigerator for at least an hour. Now, at this point, you can also toss in your potatoes, okay? And cover it up and place it in your refrigerator. So next we're going to start, while our food is in the refrigerator marinating, we're going to continue. Now what I love to do is have some nice fried plantains, and these are 3 for I think $2 in the store. So I'm just going to cut the ends. And then I'm just going to slice them down the back. And then make nice little slices of plantanos. Okay, plantains. Okay. This is a really nice side flavor in the Caribbean community. Now I'm just going to pour a little extra virgin olive oil into my pan, and I'm going to start the frying. And we're going to cook this until they're nice and golden. So we'll be right back. Now you put the curry chicken into the pan. Now with me, I like my chicken to be slightly brown. So in this part, you're just basically brushing off all the seasoning and you're putting your pieces inside the pot. That's what I like to do. Not everybody cook theirs the same way. Alright, you guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to thicken up my gravy now with my favorite Argo cornstarch. Okay, it's 100% cornstarch. And I have it inside my little teacup with some water. Okay, and I'm just going to pour it in. And what this does is it helps thicken up your gravy. How nice and thick that gravy is now. Now it's ready for some rice. Or if you like, you can put this inside of a roti skin. And Lord have mercy. Now lastly, I'm planning on making some cauliflower rice. And you can get this in the supermarket just the way it is now. It looks like rice, okay? It looks like little diced up rice. And what you can do, you can get the whole cauliflower and chop it up yourself in your processor and make your own. But I bought this in the store for, I think it was $2.99, a 16-ounce bag. And I'm going to steam this with some butter. And I'm going to use this as rice tonight. So stay tuned for the steaming part of the cauliflower. So what I'm going to do now, this is my nicely rinsed cauliflower. Okay, and as you can see, it does look like rice, right? Alright, so I'm just going to put a little bit of water. Okay, like a half a cup of water. And I'm going to put a little butter in this. Cover it and put it on a very low flame. And steam it. Turns out I have no butter, so I'm going to be using my coconut oil. Just a little bit. Okay, put it on a medium flame and cover it up. And I'll check back on it in like about 5 minutes. So it's sizzling and not ready yet. Yeah, so I'm just gonna stir this up a little bit more and let it simmer some more. Okay? And you can actually make it to your liking. So if you like your cauliflower a little hard, you can test it, steam it a little bit, and yeah, that tastes pretty good. I'm not going to steam it down too much. So another 5 minutes and it should be perfect. So we'll be back with the final results. Alright. And this is a great alternative to rice, you guys. Wonderful. You can make all sorts of dishes with this cauliflower. I'm going to make another dish making a pizza using cauliflower. Okay? Perfect, you guys. Perfect. Alright, you guys, so there we go. This is the final touches of our dinner tonight, which is some nice curry chicken, and I have some nice fried plantain, which I fried in extra virgin olive oil, and the best part is the rice. That's made from cauliflower, okay? So you can substitute cauliflower for rice. Okay, you guys, so this is a healthy alternative, which is the cauliflower rice. That works with any dish. You can make that as a staple side dish, okay? And I have my curry chicken, my potatoes, and my fried plantain. Alright, so that's my din din for tonight, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. And if you want more cooking it up in the kitchen with me, let me know and I'll bring you some nice healthy alternative ideas for dinner. This is one of them, okay? Healthy, healthy, healthy. And look at the portion size, you guys. Now I know I've been talking about portion size and plate sizing, But even though these are my regular size dinner plates, that portion right there, I can't even eat half of that. This is just for you guys, okay? So we can share together. Aww. All right, you guys, thank you so much. I will see you in the next Cooking It Up video. Hey fam, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification bell right next to it. So this way you will know when I'm uploading another video. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button, give me those likes, thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so you will not miss another one of these type of videos. So let's get started.